What's up, grinders? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another day of learning languages. It's Sunday right now, 8 a.m. in the morning. I'm out for a walk and I'm about to start doing some production practice with Chinese. Now, if you like these types of vlog videos where I just take you through a day of me learning languages, remember you can always go hit that join button. There's plenty more vlogs that I do just for members only. Okay, let's talk languages. Now, yesterday was a pretty crazy day. I got barely any language study except for Chinese and a tiny bit of Spanish done yesterday, so I really need to make up for it today, and that's because it was my wife's birthday. She had some friends over, they're all Chinese, and they brought their kids around, and I was basically on kid duty, looking after them. But the fun part of all that was that these kids, they basically never speak Chinese, okay? They just refuse to speak Chinese, even though they understand it, but they live here in Australia, except when it's with me. Because I just won't play with them unless they speak to me in Chinese. So they learn very, very quickly. If they want to play hide and seek, they want to play bull rush, all these types of games that they absolutely love, and I'm like the only adult who will ever play with them, they're going to speak Chinese. I just refuse to do anything with them. And by God, it's so funny watching the parents' reaction. They're like, oh my God, they never speak Chinese. Why do they always do it with you? And I'm like, that's because I've trained them, you know? They want to play, they're going to do it in the language I want to do it in. So basically, I turn it into tutoring lesson for myself. It's actually quite fun. I enjoy it, although my back is a little bit sore today because I was carrying them on my shoulders and shit. Okay, let's start with production. Okay, so I've got headphones in, so you guys probably aren't going to hear this, but I've just got some practice sentences in Anki here. I'm just going to be walking along, practicing these for, I don't know, the next 30 minutes or so, and then we'll sit down. Okay, so I've just arrived at some random park. I'm just going to sit down here, chill for a bit, continue doing my production practice. I've probably been walking around for like 30 minutes now, just doing that. And I might play around with the TalkPal app as well while I'm here. I actually kind of enjoy just, you know, walking and doing not my study, more so my review, I guess. Because like study, I kind of need to sit down and focus. But when it comes to like review, I kind of like to go for a walk and do that. And I remember reading somewhere, I don't know if this is true, okay? I'm not trying to spread like false bullshit or anything, but this seems to be true for me at least. When I'm walking and I'm doing review, I'm actually way more focused than when I'm sitting down or lying on a bed and doing review. And that's simply due to the fact that I think, and this is what I've heard, is that, you know, humans are just designed to kind of think while walking. And maybe that's like a throwback to our ancestors, you know, when we're hunting, we're more actively thinking about what to do next. Now, I don't know if there's any truth to any of that, but I have personally found for myself that just walking and doing review at the same time, it seems to be like the best option for me. So yeah. Maybe try to do some walking. And you know what? While we're on that topic, what do you guys like to do? Like, where do you like to do your study and stuff? Because, like, obviously the first thought is, oh, well, it's probably in your room in front of your computer or something. But, like, I'm actually kind of curious. Where do others like to do their study? Like, I wonder if there's any, like, really weird ones out there. Let us know down in the comment section. Okay, so I've just got back home. The wife is still asleep. But I got her something for her birthday. Now, her birthday was yesterday. However, she was busy preparing food and all that type of stuff for her friends. Realistically, she was working on her birthday. So I got her some flowers and a pavlova cake. I'll show the cake more later, but man, if you've never had a pavlova cake before, you're missing out. This is the best Australian invention. I know the New Zealanders like to claim it as their invention, but it's not. It's Australian. Okay, now I'm back in my room. Just gave the flowers and the cake to my wife. First thing she's like, oh, they're so beautiful. How much? Like the Chinese in it came out instantly. I'm like, I picked them. She's like, how much? I wouldn't tell her, of course. But it's all good. It's just kind of like an in-joke anyway. So what's going to happen now is in about 20 minutes, I have a tutoring lesson where I'm actually teaching English to a kid over in China. I'll be doing that for an hour. And then after that, I'll actually do my lingo pie time. So my Chinese lingo pie time. And I'm actually going to try today. God, this position makes my neck look so fucking fat. I swear to God, guys, I'm not this fat, okay? It's not that bad. It's not that bad, okay? I always just pick the worst positions for my vlogs. Okay, so I'm going to try today, do as many steps as I can, but in small increments. The reason being is I need to build up, obviously, my back endurance for my trip very soon, where I'm heading over to China. And obviously I have to do it in small increments so I don't put too much pressure on my back. But I have already, apparently this morning, using WeChat to track my steps. WeChat's like the Chinese version of freaking Twitter, PayPal, everything, okay? As you can see, I've already done 9,000 steps. 9,000 steps, it's not even 11 a.m. Who knows, bros? Who knows? Maybe I'll push this to the limits today. Push it to the limits, and then tomorrow I'll be like, guys, I can't move. But yeah, that's the plan anyway. So Lingo Pie straight after this lesson, probably half an hour afterwards, because she sucks the life out of me, this little girl. That sounds absolutely terrible, but you guys know what it is. It's like when you're teaching a kid, you just spend so much energy trying to keep them focused. So yeah, that's it. Okay, so I've just finished teaching. I was basically talking about the movie with the girl. You guys might know the movie. It's actually called Final Fantasy. Nothing to do with the games, but a fucking amazing movie. But we were literally just discussing the content of that movie, and I was just explaining new words to her in English that she didn't know. For example, the word arrest. Strangely, like it's very interesting the way I'm teaching her, because it's basically a direct method approach. But anyway, I am going to grab some breakfast now, because I believe my wife has been making food, but I can't film her because she's not dressed appropriately. As soon as I point the camera at her, she'll be like, "Don't film me!" Okay, so I have finished the breakfast, did some other stuff, and now I am about to head off, and I'm going to do my Chinese study and my Spanish while I'm walking, trying to get as many steps in, as I said earlier. Okay, so I'm out on the street. What I'm about to do is start listening to some podcasts on dreaming Spanish. You know, I was actually thinking a couple of minutes ago, I should make a video about everything I've done wrong with my dreaming Spanish journey, because I constantly get comments about how, I should have done this, I should do that, or like, and the funny thing is nearly every comment is contradictory to someone else's comment, and they're all saying, you know, if I did this, I'd be way better at Spanish than I actually am, okay? So I could literally just make a video out of all the comments I get, because like, for every one comment saying you should do this, there's like another comment that says I should have done the direct opposite. For those who don't understand what I mean, I'll give you a great example, okay? So a lot of people say I sped run, or what is it? I was speed running, okay, dreaming Spanish, and I shouldn't have done that. I need time to digest the language, okay? So what does that mean? A bunch of them are saying you shouldn't be doing 2 to 3 hours a day, which is what I was historically doing. You should be doing a lot less, otherwise your brain won't have time to digest the language. That's what they say. Then I'll get other comments from people saying, you're not doing enough time. If you actually picked it up and you did 5 hours a day, your brain would get so much information that it would just be almost like forced to learn the language. And like those two types of comments, it's not just like 1 or 2 people have said that. There's been like probably in total 5 people for each polar opposite. Okay, so it's like, it's always fun. It's always fun reading the comments about what I should do, and I'll be like, oh, okay, well that's funny, because like someone else said the direct opposite, and they were very, very adamant about the fact I should have done that. Anyway, whatever the fuck, doesn't matter. I'm gonna go listen to my podcast now. I'm just on the train at the moment. I'm planning to go grab a meal, possibly go watch a movie as well. At the moment, as you can see right now, I'm on Dreaming Spanish, listening to some content, and it's like as soon as there's a slight drizzle here, train dead empty. I don't know why I'm even whispering, there's like no one here, but like it's just habit. I've just finished eating, and I actually went to a camera store, and while I was there I was asking them about, you know, some random audio issues I have with this camera every now and then. The whole time the dude's trying to like upsell me on a $6,000 camera. He's like, this camera can do this, bro. I'm not here to film fucking Avatar. I'm here to shit talk on the internet. And the funny thing is, while I was there in the store, I was waiting to speak to the camera guy, and there was like someone else there, some dude who's talking about how, you know, he's going to launch a YouTube channel and he wants to get the best equipment possible, so, you know, first video makes the best impression, gets tons of views in the algorithm, and he's talking about like YouTube as if like his first video is going to blow up. The whole time I'm just thinking, bro, you have fucking no idea how this shit goes. Like, your first video blowing up, good fucking luck with that. Like, the odds of that are happening are like astronomically low, and this dude's about to drop like several $1,000s on the camera equipment and all sorts of stuff. Bro, I filmed on my fucking phone for like 10 years before I even thought about getting like a proper fucking camera. Actually, no, before that I did have a proper camera, but it was one of those like, it had like space for like 30 minutes of filming type of thing. Okay, so I've just had a meal. I was planning to go watch a movie, but there's literally nothing on that I want to watch. So I'm just going to head home. I've done an hour of Spanish today, meaning I've got 1 more hour left I've got to do. Today's kind of a chill day, so not really planning to do anything too intense with the language, no lessons or anything like that. But you know, it is what it is. Okay, so I just got back home. I have finished with my Spanish for the day, as you guys can see right here. I have completed 2 hours of Spanish listening for the day. And now I am going to eat cake. That's right, I'm going to eat that cake from this morning. And then after that, I'm going to go do my Chinese study. Okay, here we go, boys and girls. Here we go. She's about to crack it open. Come on, bring out that good juice. That is a pavlova cake. The best cake in the entire universe. Okay, so I've just opened up LingoPie, as you can see here on my computer. I have 14 words I need to do. I have not done any time today. As you can see, it's empty right here. Let's begin. Well, grinders, it is apparently almost midnight. It's 11:51. And as you guys can see, I am done with LingoPie. I've added a bunch of new cards in there. I did some reviews, but you know, I can't be bothered doing those last 3 right now. Okay, I'm about to go to bed. If you guys have enjoyed this video, you know what you need to do. Sub to the channel. Make sure you hit that join button and become a member and get lots more good behind the scenes content with me. And I'll see you all in the next video. And if you're not there, well, the next time you wake up in bed, there's going to be a very large, bald, white man laying next to you, asking you that question. Did you cry?